Hey guys, I hope you're hungry. Welcome back to Full Incense and our full roundtable discussion of Star Wars The Force Awakens, Part 3.
Yeah.
I am joined once again by Holy Diver and Science Entry.
I can throw spiders again.
Yeah, we did some reconfiguring of our stats off screen, so Holy Diver is back to his spider flinging ways. But he also... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have fire bats.
Yeah, you have fire bats.
And they're not very good at all.
No,
I know. he warned me, but they're cool. Look at... I'm flinging fire bats.
but you already fling spiders, and you could have Zambos grabbing at their...
But look, I got demon dogs and spiders and fire bats. That's like...
Look, the Crown of the Skeleton King. Oh, this ghost is mad at us because he doesn't want us to bring the Skeleton King back. But we have to do it. It's the only way to get to the fallen star. His name is clearly Chancellor Yeamon. Yeamon.
Yeah, man.
We are.
I'm really disappointed in you.
Okay, so Holy Diver, at the end of the last part, you mentioned plot hole problems, or plot problems in general, that you did not like. And we discussed a lot of those in part 1, but would you like to elaborate on that anymore before we finish our character discussion and wrap this up once and for all?
I mean, just a lot of stuff I went over in part 1, you know, like the whole issue with the destruction of the New Republic and the fact that I didn't care about it as a member of the audience. Just the weakness of that scene emotionally compared to the similar scene of the Death Star destroying Alderaan.
Yeah.
That was quite the sentence, wasn't it? I didn't care about these 5 planets being destroyed.
Press right on the, actually I think y'all just come when I do, whether you like it or not. Yep.
Compared to, you know, how amazing the scene of the destruction of Alderaan was. And I think they could have done a lot better.
I agree.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Any other plot problems?
Hold on, yeah.
New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than me.
Help! I'm afraid I have bad news. Your apprentice.
Just, a lot of the time, I mean, they're clearly going for a parallel of A New Hope, which is cool. But I think that the movie works better when it's standing on its own 2 feet. Such as with the new characters that everybody loves, such as with the...
This way.
Just in general, the new stuff that was going on. The new planets that, while they were pretty much the same as the old planets, at least they were new. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. What do you fellas think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I don't like, parallels and homages to the original trilogy are one thing, but when they were direct aping, like Jakku is Tatooine,
Right.
Takodana looks a lot like Yavin 4.
Sure does.
The planet of Starkiller Base looks a lot like Hoth.
Though it was all foresty and stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. That was
It had
different.
its own.
But then it's just Hoth meets Endor.
Meets the Death Star.
Yeah.
Meets an apartment complex. I really liked the environments, though. I liked how realized they were.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they all had their own flavor to them. Like Jakku having all the destroyed Star Destroyers and it's a spiky boogie. Look, I can be Emma Frost. I don't know what this ghost problem is. I don't know if he's on our side or not. Oh, I guess not. He is trying to kill me.
I mean, when in doubt.
And I liked how the Starkiller Base looked. I don't know. It was just a really good movie. I was really happy with it. At the time, I was completely blown away. I ended up seeing it 3 times and loved it each time, and saw new things to love each time. I liked the action scenes, the duel at the end. We talked at length about how we're not really happy with how it went down in regards to how it impacted Kylo Ren's character, but it was an awesome duel. I really liked seeing Snow with lightsabers. We've never seen that in a Star Wars movie before to any
Really cool.
length.
Yeah. I love Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I don't care how.
Yes.
Whatever. I don't care. It looks freaking
It's
awesome.
no more impractical than Darth Maul's. Darth Maul's is just as likely to damage yourself as. Right.
Yeah.
And he even showed a use for it when Kylo Ren and Finn had their lightsabers locked. Like he uses the crossguard to slash him in the shoulder. That's how he finally defeats Finn.
Right.
Is with that to get his opening. So
I wonder if that was made after it was revealed, and they're like, okay, so they're gonna make us come up with a reason for the contract.
Did they talk about, or have you talked about why he has those?
no. So basically, it looks like it's a thrown together piece of garbage because it kind of is, because he designed it himself, not with the guiding hand of Luke or the Jedi.
Right.
He wanted power. He wanted this lightsaber. So it's those what look like crossguards are actually just venting some of the excess energy so that the whole thing doesn't explode. And it looking and sounding, you know, crackly and insubstantial and just wild, less controlled than regular lightsaber blade is because that's exactly what it is.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. It matches his character. Yeah, a lot of the things that people have to say against this movie or Kylo Ren are like positives to me. Just like how in the first part, Iceman was talking about how everything that everybody else likes about Kylo Ren he dislikes. Well, I just like him.
Right. But Iceman isn't here right now, so Kylo Ren's awesome as he is.
Okay, so there is one big scene that we haven't touched on at all, and that's the death of Han Solo. No, you're not wrong.
That's absolutely right.
But it was done really well. He was the one I would choose. If one of those three had to die, he was the best
He's one
choice.
Harrison Ford was too.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to be in Return of the Jedi.
Hey, he's wanted to die forever.
Kill me, please.
Please.
Right.
Yeah, that's why Han Solo's in the carbonite at the end of Episode 5 was if he decided that he didn't want the money to come back one more time, he just, when they thaw him out, he's just dead.
What? How? Imagine Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
He's just dead.
He just collapses. Oh.
And then Leia has to do that, do it all by herself.
This way.
Chewie, and everybody's depressed, and...
But that's how it'll be now.
I feel like this was a good time to do it. It really hurts emotionally, but it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
It did what it was supposed to do as far as the story.
And it was pretty okay. Hold on, what is this triangle gonna do? See that? Okay.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I rolled a Witch Doctor. My current playthrough, I'm playing a Crusader, so I don't really remember. Because one thing with Diablo, so you have a ton of different choices for each of your primary skills, but you get used to one and just use it the whole time and just change the runes. Like Grasp of the Dead, I use the entire time. I never use anything but Grasp of the Dead for my square.
Let's see what this does.
So, did you two see Han's death coming?
Yeah.
I mean, there's only like there's just no other way it could have ended, you know?
Right.
This time around.
Okay, you guys see the circles around the ice crystals. If you roll out of the way, you won't get frozen.
Okay.
Like that spread out from them, you'll see.
Okay, that's...
I wish I could do that.
I used to look that, but I have to find that little silver man. Here, Sam, come here. I want to see if it kills.
Okay.
Nope.
Hit triangle to resurrect at me.
Okay. Wait,
It's telling us to turn down the difficulty.
Oh, that's fine.
We're ashamed.
That's no fun. Well, yeah. Stay brave! Stay brave!
Okay, we're getting off topic. Continue. So, yeah, I saw it coming too. It's predictable, but it was really, it was what the plot needed. And I like the scene itself was really, really well done. I love him screaming Kylo Ren's name. That's the first time we see it. We mentioned this in the first episode too. I really wish that had been the first time that he was unmasked as well.
Yeah.
But
that's okay. Fighters defending.
I didn't think we would do it in the first one.
unmask him or
No,
kill? Yeah.
So, it was like, I think they were in the room.
Needs more time.
I knew it before he was on the room. By the time he was in the room, I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, I think it started like...
Not ready yet.
hand. I was doing something.
Yeah. I was probably already crying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But, it didn't happen.
That was cry 3 of 4 in the production. Number 1, of course, when the music first hit. Number 2, when we first see Han and Chewie. That was number 3. And then number 4 was when we see Luke at the end of the movie. And I realized that the world was finally perfect. Okay, sorry about that cut there. We need to get through that fight really quick. Okay, so. Anything else y'all want to cover before we wrap things up once and for all? Close the book on episode 7.
Yeah.
Yes, me neither. What's it going to be called? I think the Knights of Ren. That's my... I mean, I've never been close to guessing a title, but except for Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. But that was kind of... It's our most unified attack ever.
Right.
So how would you rank Episode 7, The Force Awakens, with other Star Wars movies? It's been some time. We've seen them all. We love them all.
I would probably put it top 3. Well, yeah, somewhere in the top 3. I'm not quite sure exactly where, but it's better than any of the prequels.
I think my current ranking is 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, A New Hope, Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace. Something like that. Return of the Jedi to me got a lot better once we've seen the prequels and we know what's going into it, that it's more of it's completing more of the story.
No, Return of the Jedi is my favorite. I don't know where I would put Force Awakens. I only saw it the one time and I can't.
Yeah, you gotta watch it another few dozen times like the rest,
right,
to be sure.
I mean, I don't know. Right now, it probably would not be in my top half, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I love a lot of it, but not compared to the originals, and I think I prefer Revenge of the Sith to it. So, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, you know, down the road, I might agree that it doesn't quite, because yeah, it would be. But I don't know. To me, I definitely like it better than A New Hope.
I don't know.
But it's hard to say though, because it's so like it was so amazing. We never thought the movie would even happen. And it's just everything I ever wanted. And the fact that it was also really good was just kind of unbelievable. So it's been a long time coming, but I think that's going to wrap up our discussion of Star Wars Episode 7. Thank you once and for all to Holy Diver and Science Century for joining me. I'd like to think that we'll be back for, you know, for future Star Wars discussions or other discussions.
You'll see me at 8.
Maybe, I don't know. It'll be that's a long time from now, unfortunately, not till December of 2017. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah,
we can just pick up where we left off with these characters. But thank you guys so much for watching. You know the drill. If you liked it or if you didn't like it, leave a comment and let me know how I can improve things in the future. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. And thank you for watching. I'm Jericho, and I don't know about you guys, but for Holy Diver and Science Century, we're full.